Welcome back to Dark Corner's Physical Media Reviews. We're looking at Imprint's box set of Halloweens 1 to 5 on Blu-ray and 4K. Let's be honest, there is only one essential film here, and for all its age, right from the music ushering in one of the most memorable opening scenes in horror history, John Carpenter's 1978 original doesn't put a foot wrong. It is a precision-turned horror thriller. It never rushes, there is no grandstanding, it slowly builds tension, playing to the fact that, because of that opening, we know what's coming, but we don't know when, so it's more effective to make us wait.
He was standing right there.
Poor Laurie. Scared another one away.
It's a wonderfully low-key film. Even Laurie's personal plotline, a career-making performance from Jamie Lee Curtis, lurks below the surface. She goes on a journey, she grows in self-confidence, but nothing is made of it.
Get in there, come on, Tommy. Now lock the door.
Halloween is a film defined by its down-to-earth atmosphere and storytelling, so when it jettisons that, very late in the day, that is a catharsis in itself. The other reason this works is Donald Pleasance's more histrionic performance, playing against the rest of the film, which, like the opening scene, lets us know this is coming and it's going to be bad.
I watched him for 15 years, sitting in a room, staring at a wall, not seeing the wall, looking past the wall, looking at this night, inhumanly patient, waiting for some secret, silent alarm to trigger him off.
It's pretty much the perfect slasher. As such, I don't think there was ever a necessity for a sequel, but the ending does seem to invite one. Jamie Lee Curtis and Donald Pleasance both return, while John Carpenter steps back into writing and production roles, leaving direction to debutante Rick Rosenthal. On the minus side, and perhaps inevitably given the nature of the slasher, this is to some extent a bloodier retread of the first film, with a disappointing scarcity of Jamie Lee Curtis. The best thing about it is its immediacy, happening almost in real time, which it sort of has to, because if it doesn't happen tonight, it's no longer Halloween.
All this Michael Myers crap.
The first film had a day, this has a matter of hours. That serves it well, but comparisons with the superior first film are inevitable. Whereas with Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, comparisons are almost impossible. For those who don't know, producers Deborah Hill and John Carpenter were uninfused by another Michael Myers movie and planned to turn the franchise into a Twilight Zone-style anthology, each film its own thing, all taking place on Halloween. For the record, I think this is a great idea. I wish more franchises took a creative approach, and they got Nigel Neal of Quatermass fame to script what is a very Nigel Neal concept.
It's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock. Curfew.
Although Neal asked for his name to be removed after rewrites to make it a more commercial horror.
The immortal classic, followed by the big giveaway at 9.
The result is good in parts, bad in others, and it is frustrating that because of those flaws, the somewhat lackluster direction of Tommy Lee Wallace, the very ill-judged sexual subplot, or just that it wasn't what people expected, we lost what might have been a more interesting series.
Is that him? Is that him?
The failure of Season of the Witch led to the retrenchment of the series. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, is exactly that. Pleasance returning.
You won't find him. He's done all this. Now he's escaped.
Jamie Lee Curtis done.
You'll have to watch Jamie tonight.
Not tonight. I've got that date with Brady.
At least for this box set.
I know you miss your parents. It hasn't been that long.
It's been 11 months.
As with 1 and 2, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, is a direct sequel, using much of the same cast.
Okay.
This pair get a bad press and to some extent deserve it.
All clear.
Nothing above, nothing below.
They are inessential, predictable, and increasingly melodramatic.
What do you think he's going to do with that? Huh?
The low-key nature of the first film feeling a very long time ago as Part 5 delves into more supernatural motives, some of which does not get tied up owing to changes made in editing. That said, and acknowledging that neither film is great, nor do they drive off a cliff as some franchises do. Part 4 in particular has good stuff, riffing on Carpenter's Attack on Precinct 13. There are good performances throughout, with Donald Pleasance holding the series together with his increasingly, and I think legitimately, unhinged Loomis. This sort of packaging is an absolute magnet for fingerprints, but I do like the artwork. All of these feature the original poster art, which is such a smart decision. It's what fans want, and it avoids what I'm calling deer hunter syndrome. The designer knew the title, that one scene, and nothing else. The original is a 4-disc set, Blu-ray, 4K, TV cut, and bonus features. Each film has a booklet like this one. I'm not going to go through them all, with essays by Andrew Grevis. To be honest, the booklets are a bit insubstantial compared to everything else, and it might have been better to put them together into one really nice book. There's a ton of archival special features for Halloween, including a couple of feature-length documentaries and 3 commentary tracks with Carpenter, Jamie Lee Curtis and Deborah Hill from 1994, with Curtis and Carpenter again in 2013, and with DOP Dean Cundy, editor Tommy Lee Wallace, and actor Nick Castle, who plays Michael, mostly. Part 2, 3-disc set, Blu-ray, 4K and TV cut. More archival material, but Imprint has made some deep cuts, adding to the already impressive lineup from the 2024 release, with the Stephen Jones and Kim Newman commentary from 2001. Season of the Witch, I really like the poster art for this one. 2 discs, Blu-ray and 4K, 4 commentary tracks here, again including Stephen Jones and Kim Newman's, along with about an hour of making-of featurettes looking at makeup, masks and the locations. Halloween 4, the poster showcasing its major selling point, 2 discs again, Blu-ray and 4K. Things do start to thin out here. The commentary with actresses Ellie Cornell and Danielle Harris is sparse, though director Dwight Littles is more interesting. The documentary is an insightful look at trying to reboot the franchise after the box office disappointment of Halloween 3. Halloween 5, 2 discs again, Blu-ray and 4K. The documentaries from 2014 and 2021 are refreshing for looking at the failure of the film, rushing in after the success of Part 4 without a completed script, with ill-conceived ideas of comedy, continuity errors, confusion over the Man in Black character. Behind the scenes, there was drinking, partying and hooking up, which might have made for a fun shoot, but probably didn't help the film. Conspicuously absent in the documentaries is director Dominique Otenin-Girard, but he does turn up in a 2006 commentary track with actors Danielle Harris and Jeffrey Landman, showcasing a very different opinion of the film. You'd be forgiven for thinking they were talking about Citizen Kane. A second track with actor Don Shanks and author Justin Beam rounds out the collection. The problem with the Halloween sequels, shared with many a franchise, is that if you go too similar, as in Part 2, people complain. If you go too different, as in Part 3, people complain. So you are forced to stick to the formula, but up the ante. Bigger, wilder, explosions, a pointlessly invincible Michael. Supernatural, anything. And that is problematic when the original just nailed it.
Everybody's having a good time tonight.
So anything you change, anything you add or subtract, can only be to its detriment. It's almost as if they shouldn't have bothered. Is this the definitive Halloween box set? It's a great collection of extras, but there is nothing new, and content frequently overlaps. This brings together literally everything that has been produced before, but a lot of it is now outdated because, as you may have noticed, this doesn't even represent half of the films in a franchise filled with retcons and reboots. Halloween 2 retcons Laurie Strode's relationship to Michael Myers.
That girl, that Strode girl, that's Michael Myers' sister.
Halloween H2O ignores everything after Halloween 2, Halloween 2019 ignores everything after the original, and Rob Zombie's Halloween is a complete reboot. Even looking just at the original continuity, this set is missing the Curse of Michael Myers, without which Part 5 doesn't really add up. On the other hand, that is probably the worst film in the franchise, so I don't know how much that's missed. Thanks for watching. Your thoughts on this collection? Should the sequels never have been made, or do we welcome them however less than the original they may be? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
8 more days to Halloween, silver shamrock.